Now is a good time if you start looking to sourcing your property, and with the market, you can have a better negotiation with your term. And remember, last year a lot of home buyers try to buy a house, and then they spend money on the valuation report. They need to spend on builder report, but then they're losing an auction. So I think now if you got capital or you got the finance available, now is a good time to looking at and then start looking for the property that you have missing, or go back to the property, because I'm sure those sellers willing to negotiate.
And affordability is probably the single biggest issue at the moment. So banks are now testing mortgages. So testing, that's the rate that they want to make sure you can afford. They're testing mortgages at a rate of about 7.35.
Right. Okay.
So you won't pay that.
No.
You're gonna have a mortgage rate of probably 4.5 to 5, but they're testing it at 7.35, and then you add on top of that, a more I guess conservative view of what your expenses are. And if you've got a lot of expenses running through your accounts, you're just going to find that the amount you can borrow is a lot less.
When you get to the contract, when you've up to the stage of signing your contract, that's where time you want to get going, but there's certain things happening. You need to go to get certain engineering, frame and truss information to allow your draftsman to complete the drawings. Once they're in, they go to council. Drawing them and getting engineering can take anywhere from 4 weeks to 3 months. Okay. So you've got quite a long time on that. Council, for me, I'm lucky, it's about a month wait. We're on site within 2 weeks, and then we're building a standard 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. We're building about 28 to 30 weeks. Okay. And to be honest, we allow ourselves a couple of weeks at the end. I'd much rather be saying too long than too short. So yeah.
Look, banks have got harder to deal with. What I would say though is that anyone that's been to a bank and the bank said no, I'm not plugging our own business, but talk to a broker, because there's a lot of variability out there. Yeah. And look, one of the things with the banks these days is that generally the people that you're dealing with inside a branch or something don't necessarily have a lot of experience. And things like construction loans, build loans are much more complicated. They're actually harder to get approved, and if the people don't have a lot of experience in it, we're seeing a lot of people now that are getting declined where actually there's a deal there.
Delay in build is around the material. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I think once Jib's there, I think delays will disappear, hopefully.
And so communication
and
is key.
Communication is key. Just keep the client or informed of what's happening.
If you're owner occupied, think about that. You pay rental, and all the money go to landlord. But if you are owner occupied, you still live somewhere to live. Again, now is a better time to buy, because due to that you need that space. And if you want to wait for a market go up again, by the time you go think the scope at the same cycle.